everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're well. This is Afefe with Touch by Tarot, and I am an intuitive tarot and oracle reader, and I am going to do, for the first time, I'm launching as part of my monthly lineup, for the sun sign of that month, I'm going to do a specific reading. So eventually I'm going to get to the point where I do all 12 signs every month. I know some people, many readers on here are able to do them for each week. I'm getting there. It's all about time management for me. But thank you guys for your interest. Thank you for being adaptable. Talking about adaptable, Gemini is a mutable sign, right? So it can go with the flow, make it happen, as we say, fit in where you get in. So lovely sign. If you, and this will be for sun, moon, and rising. So it will apply to many, many of us. I looked up today's chart, by the way, and we have the sun in Gemini. Happy birthday again, all Geminis. And the sun in Gemini, we have the moon in Aquarius, and we have Mercury in Gemini. So talk about air, the air element really being in effect today, you guys. It's on and popping, right? Our communication, our thoughts, our socialization, maybe, it's the weekend. I'm recording this on Saturday, May 21st, launching Gemini season. So, we are definitely in the mood to chat, chop it up as it were, and see what's happening, all right? I'm going to pull a couple of oracles to lead us off energetically, and then I'll pull some tarot. And I'm going to pull specifically for you guys, again, Gemini, sun, moon, and rising in the areas of love, wealth, health, and destiny, okay? Let's get it going. Going to pull from the Black Moon astrology cards. And then after that, I will pull a card from the Star Codes Astro. I always like to show you guys. I know many of you are readers and you enjoy collecting your decks and getting turned on to new decks as well. So let's see. All right, we have Jupiter return, meaning benefits. And I have my little cheat notes on here in traditional tarot that this equates to the Chariot. Beautiful, beautiful fortuitous energy for you guys this month. Because what it says is you're, especially going into the summer, the Chariot is actually ruled by Cancer. So that midsummer time frame. You are going Jupiter return, benefits. This is going to be going into this reading. We know that we're looking at what is about to grow for you, what is about to expand. Jupiter return, perhaps meaning something that you applied a lot of effort and energy into in the past, your work, your relationships, your family, other things, even your self-development, your spiritual growth. But Jupiter return, what are you going to go back to during this Gemini season while the sun is in Gemini to either kickstart it, restart it, or just continue your progress with it? But it's something, this isn't brand new. This is some area of life that's already been underway. And this could even be just in total, your life journey, your life path, what you've been doing and trying to, develop and live your purpose. Okay, and our second oracle, astrological oracle. Pluto, rebirth. Okay, I love it. I love that. I love that coming on the heels of this Jupiter return, because we were saying it could be something that with a return, you're looking at something that comes around again, something that, some area of your life where you've wanted to do more. It could be a project that you set aside and, and now you're starting to feel that inkling like, okay, I'm ready to go back to it now. I'm ready to really get it going again. It could be a relationship that, maybe there was something out there that you thought about reaching back and making amends, or trying to figure out how to go about this relationship or other relationships in a different way, having learned the lessons from the past. So rebirthing, that Pluto change, rebirth, and Jupiter return in the background for you as we do this reading. And I will refer back to those cards based on what we see in the tarot. All right, so now let's look at love, health, love, wealth, health, and destiny. I'm going to pull, I'm feeling 2 cards for each section, and then I'll pull more if I need them. Okay. Live while we are in this sun sign of Gemini. So running from, I think it starts today, Saturday the 21st, through June 20th, I believe. We have the main energy coming through for you all is the 8 of Cups. Again, this takes me back to that Pluto that we just saw for you guys, that rebirth. Because when you get an 8 of Cups, you guys, it's an energy of moving on from something, some way of feeling about a situation, some area of life that you're like, okay, this is my line in the sand, and now I'm gonna go ahead and go this way or that. There's no continuing on the same path, right? This is moving on, having learned some lessons. 8 of Cups, there's a lot of lessons that you've learned about the situation, about a person, a job, something that is you've built up to it in your emotional state, and how you feel about what you're doing and what it represents for you, that you're just ready to move on. It's enough is enough. And not only that, but you're doubling down on your 8s, my darlings. You've got the 8 of Wands coming with it. So you are moving ahead quickly. That's beautiful. The number 8 could also be very, very relevant for many of you because we are getting both of those 8s, I'm also feeling like even though this looks like it's something that's coming in really quickly for you, like moving ahead really quickly, it's something that you have given a lot of consideration to. So it isn't rash movement. It isn't rash decisions. It isn't, just jumping up and quitting a job or deciding to move or, doing something like overnight. It could be because of this, going back to that rebirth and that Jupiter return that we saw, the benefits. It could be something that you knew was coming for quite a while. You've had it in the back of your mind for quite a while, but now you've decided to go ahead and move on it. And it's like moving ahead with a full steam, in terms of what you love, what you want. Cups representing your emotions. So in your love life, in particular, or the things you love. It doesn't have to be romantic, but what you love in life, what excites you, what makes you feel, satisfied and happy and having your desires met. You are ready to move in a new direction, and it's been a while coming. All right. Wealth, the money. In this particular deck that I'm using, tarot, it is the Metamuse. And they offer a bonus card with this Tree of Life, which is basically the sum total of your existence. It's like the big granddaddy of granddaddies, okay? So the fact that we're looking at this with your wealth, and it comes with this 2 of Swords. You're at a crossroads around how you are examining your money long term. This looks like lifelong goals for me. This looks like, do you have a 401k? Do you have a contingency plan? What do you have in your savings account? If you're not making enough in your current enterprise, whether you're working, you're an entrepreneur or you're working for someone else, you're employed by someone else. But this is about making some decisions, and Spirit is saying to you with that 2 of Swords, when you see that very typically it comes with that blindfold on, Spirit is saying, take the blindfold off and make solid decisions and choices around what's going to get you long-term benefits financially, what you can depend on, investments even, and even, they're giving me, I'm hearing, even as it comes to how you spend your money. So say, for instance, clothing or other items, buying, quality over quantity, something that's going to hold its value so that you can have it over a period of time rather than having to, buy a new wardrobe every season. That's just an example, but you get my point. Spirit is saying, pay attention to how you use your money and really hone in on it. If you've, as a mutable sign, Gemini can be very carefree and very positive and always optimistic. And we love that, as you should be. But it's also saying, put your thinking caps on about what you're going to do with your money long term. All right? Health. You're good. We get 2 court cards, which is kind of cool. We get the Queen of Swords, so Gemini, right? Many of you would identify with this Queen of Swords, and if you use tarot, I bet many of you, pull this for yourself, representing yourself. So here you are, standing here with this King of Cups. So this is about, in your health, I would say this is about, on a basic level, just making sure that you stay hydrated, especially as we head into summer. For those of you who may be very active outdoors, you may do work that entails being outdoors. It's all about making sure that you keep your body adequately hydrated. It is about nurturing your body, sustaining it. It is about making sure that you keep yourself in balance and doing it in a very thoughtful, decisive way, because that Queen of Swords, we know, is all about understanding rationally why you're doing it, not doing a lot of emotional, eating or overdoing it in terms of, if you are on a fitness regimen, if you are paying attention to your appearance, if you are mental health as well comes up, paying attention to how you are nurturing and flowing in your thoughts and in your mental health, making sure that you don't go too far in any direction. The King of Cups is a beautiful energy as long as it stays in balance, because when it's not, it can indicate things like, overdoing it in the drinking department, or even eating, or anything that you do to satisfy your feelings, your cravings, your needs, your desires, but you want to keep that in balance. And I think the Queen of Swords is a lovely energy because it's very natural to you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a very natural, authentic energy for you, comes easily, and it says it will help you keep that in check, to make sure that what you're taking into your body, what you're thinking, even the information that you're consuming, what you're focusing on, the conversations that you're having, are they productive? Are they contributing to you having a sense of peace and well-being? That's what's happening here, all right? And finally, destiny, meaning, your advice from Spirit for this month, for Gemini season. We have, all right, Spirit is saying we're going to get down to the business at hand. We have here the 3 of Pentacles, followed and clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Double checking myself. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. So this is very much, Spirit is saying, your advice during this Gemini season, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is really paying attention. This goes back to that money, that paying attention to your money that we were looking at a moment ago, right? And making long-term decisions. So this is about, for you, this period of time is definitely about taking care of your resources, building your skills, continuing to build your skills, because the 8 of Pentacles would indicate that you've already got some level of mastery at whatever it is that you're doing, whatever area of life that you've really been focused on and pushing ahead on. So just making sure that you do it, and make sure that you can reach out to others for help. The 3 of Pentacles, or 3s in general in tarot, are very much about collaboration, and groups can often indicate doing things in a group setting and getting cooperation from others. So you don't have to go it alone. You could even be in a position to teach others, to coach others, to utilize the talents and the skills that you have built to make yourself some money, Offer your services. Don't be shy. Not very many Geminis are. You know how to talk to people. You know how to convey ideas. You know how to engage people. You know how to get people excited about things. So this could be a very good month for you guys. And again, going back to your initial cards, that Rebirth and that Jupiter return, expansion of your money, expansion of your opportunities, expansion of your relationships, and the ideas that you've had that you may be time for a rebirth. because the abundance is out there waiting for you. All right, you guys, I hope that resonated. Let me know. I always appreciate your comments. Enjoy this beautiful Gemini season. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.